Good afternoon. I'm here in the shop and I just got back from a dyno day at Nelson Performance in Sandy Ridge, North Carolina, and something interesting happened. I did 2 dyno runs, and the only difference between the two was that I clamped off one vacuum line that controls the solenoid or the flapper or whatever you call it, for the hot air intake from the muffler that goes into the airbox. And I'd seen a video, I found one the other day, that said if you disconnect that during the summer, you may get more horsepower. I wasn't so sure about that, so I decided to try it out. I got 1.9 more horsepower out of the truck, a 6.3% increase from 28.1, it was 28.1 to 29.9, so 1.8 horsepower. But also, other than the dyno, there's a hill that I have to drive constantly, and there was a noticeable performance difference in running that hill right by my house, where I was able to, it's a pretty steep hill. I normally go hit the bottom of the hill at 47 miles an hour. By the time I'm at the top, I'm down at around 30. That's how much it kills the power. But I just ran it with and without clamping off that line, and I maintained more speed going up that hill by about 5 miles an hour by clamping that off. So I wanted to show y'all so that you can check it out on your Hijets, and it may apply to some of the other trucks. But let's go over to the truck and I'll show you what I did. All right, climbing in the back of the truck, what we've got is a vacuum line. I got it pinched off with that. You could also disconnect it and just plug the end, but it runs around into this T that goes into the air box. Right, there's 2 lines that go in there. So if you follow this back, let's see if I can get down in here, it ties into it's hard to see, but it's up under there. Dang it, it's really hard to see. What's coming up next for the Hijet and trying to optimize performance is I'm going to open up the exhaust, go with, it looks to be at about a 2-inch going in, and this is per suggestions from GNR. Joe over there said, go with a high performance coil. So I'm going to go to a 3 ohm coil, which may allow me to open up the spark gap, which will help out with power, and also change to a 2-inch in, 2-inch out exhaust. I'm not going with the motorcycle exhaust or anything like that, just standard. That'll allow it to breathe a little better. And then I'll look into advancing the timing, but I thought y'all might be interested in this one little strange performance hack that seems to have done something. Thanks for watching.